Mark, bravo on an incredible movie. I watched it last night. 6 years in the making, huge undertaking, responsibility to tell the story of Father Stu Long. How did you happen upon this story?
It was brought to me by another priest. He had told me the story not once but twice, and I'm like, why do you keep pitching me on a movie? I mean, let's talk about other things that we could be doing in and around the church and the community. But then there was something about it that just made me kind of ask him, just start from the top one more time, and I actually paid attention that time. And then from that point on, I said I was making this movie. It's funny because he had told my wife before that, and she told me I should make it. I wasn't listening to her either, but now I owe them both all the credit for sure.
So you're taking Rhea to a nice dinner tonight, right?
Not tonight because she's not here in Florida, but I will as soon as possible. She gets all the credit anyway.
Yeah, your career, Mark, is so textured and layered. You've played so many incredible different roles, but yet you said that being a part of this movie is one of the most important things you've done in your career. Why?
Well, it's also because of my faith and my beliefs, and that I've been blessed in so many ways, and it's not to forget about where I came from or to use the talents and gifts. God gives you the talents to use them in the way that He sees fit for you to use them. And so when the story came to me, I thought, wow, it's so funny because as somebody came to the church to speak, and they were like, are you being a participant in the community in the church, or are you a spectator? And I was definitely a spectator at that time. So then I started being an usher, and I started forcing people to give more money, and then somebody came to me and asked me if I would speak on behalf of the Pope at the Festival of Families. I was like, oh, no, because I knew there was going to be millions of people, and I was like, that's too stressful. But then I just blurted out a yes. And then I did that, and then this kind of came my way, and hopefully many more things will come that will continue to help me, promote the word.
Right. It's divine, I'd say. What are the conversations you had with Mel? Because Mel, like yourself, is a devout Catholic. In Hollywood, we see a lot of very powerful, talented people who are very open about their faith, rightfully so. When you guys were conceptualizing this movie that you were under pressure to make, you had a short time to make it, and also, again, the responsibility to tell the story accurately. How did you guys come to a meeting of the minds and make it happen?
Well, I was actually making the movie with David O. Russell at first, and we were kind of going down the road, and we really weren't getting there with the script. So I was like, I just felt like I had, I don't know, it was just much more time sensitive for me, and so I said, I got to kind of go figure this out on my own, because I felt the responsibility, having met with Stu's dad and his family and everybody else committed to make the movie. So then I said, let me go talk to Mel, because we had worked together, and just kind of pick his brain about his process of financing and developing the passion by himself. And then he just told me, he said, something like this, most people maybe aren't going to get, but if you feel compelled to do it, you should probably just try to do it on your own. And then that's when Rosalind Ross had come and said she'd love to take a crack at writing the script. And I said, sure, I would give her a chance. I was going off to shoot another movie, and she literally delivered the script that we wanted to make.
Again, divine intervention.
Yeah.
Last night, let me start again. One of the things that I felt challenged by with the movie is the notion of redemption, right? We hold on to grudges. We don't want to forgive people because there's control there. And we internalize so much of our own trauma. When people go to see Father Stu, what are your hopes that they walk out of that theater feeling or thinking about?
Well, ultimately, I just hope that they feel hopeful. I think it also challenges people to want to do more themselves. It's like, what are they doing to better the people around them, and what kind of contribution are they making? It also definitely, anytime you're holding on to any kind of guilt or resentment, that's just taking time, that's just taking minutes or days off of your own life anyway. It does you so much more negativity to just hold on to those types of things. You just got to be able to let go. And nobody is beyond redemption. If they're really willing to go and do the work, and they're really willing to change in a very honest and sincere way, then we should be there to support that. People need to be loved and encouraged and know that they're not forgotten about, no matter what their circumstances are.
My therapy session with Mark Wahlberg today. And again, incredible movie. Congratulations. One of the best, and I think this is going to resonate for years to come when people watch it. Mark, you are
Thank you.
the GOAT. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.